watching Deck Pass Live, and we're here wrapping up tonight's finals at the TYR Pro Swim Series in Santa Clara, California. You've seen a great night of finals here in the women's 200 freestyle just wrapped up on NBC Sports Network, and now we're excited to be bringing you the men's final of the 200 freestyle. I'm Jeff Cummings with Natalie Coughlin. Natalie, I think we're going to see some really good racing in this final.
This is going to be great between the 200 free and then the mixed medley. This is going to be really, really great. I think Townley Haas is probably the one to beat, but we have a very, very strong heat tonight. We have Jack Levant, we have Andrew Selskar, we have Zane Grothy, Jack Conger, Jay Litherland. It's a really great heat.
Yeah, I think really it's too close to call. I mean, you can't really tell who's going to be the top of the field in an in-season meet because everybody's in a different stage of training. Some people are a little more rested than others. As you see there, that's Townley Haas. He got the silver medal in the World Championships last year in the 200 freestyle. So you would think that he's the one that's going to really surge out ahead, but you know, they always are training very hard down there in Austin, never get a real break in training. And you know, he's got his eyes on doing well at nationals and of course in Pan Pacs.
What's really interesting about the 200 free is it really takes a lot of different types of swimmers. You have the sprinters that swim up to the 200, and then the more distance guys that swim down to the 200. So you really get a mixed bag in terms of where people are in training. So this will be really exciting.
Yep, and then we got the upstart, I guess you can call him, in lane number 5, the top qualifier, Jack Levant. Swims for North Texas Natadores. He's going to be coming up here to the Bay Area full time. He's going to be a freshman at Stanford in the fall. He won the gold medal in the Junior Worlds in the 800 free relay. So he's got some talent in this 200 freestyle. He's definitely one we're going to be watching in the lead up to the in the lead up to Tokyo and set a personal best. So we're going to be seeing how well he does in this 200 freestyle. It's going to be really exciting to see, you know, if he can hold his own against a very talented field. And they're going to be stepping up here, and again, just wide open field. You just never know how these strategies are going to turn out. So we have Townley Haas in lane number 4. He's going to be 4th from the top. This is a 9-lane pool. So if you look 4th from the top, you're going to have Townley Haas, as you said, silver medalist in the 200 free last year at Worlds, and was part of the United States gold medal winning 800 freestyle relay. I think actually, Natalie, I think he had the fastest split of anybody in the 800 free relay in Rio, which, you know, for his first Olympics, pretty impressive.
There's some big shoes to fill.
Out in 25.3, that's really impressive, and there's Levant right at his hip, 25.5. So Townley is really known for taking it out really hard. He did that in winning the 200 freestyle this past March at NCAA's, 129.50, which, you know, I can't believe I'm saying that.
What does that even mean? Like, oh my gosh, that's like a made-up time that you see in, you know, silly movies like Swim Fan.
Yeah, you just make it up. All right, 100 meters, and Haas is still at the lead, 53.1. 53.1 for Levant, Mitch Dorigo 53.7. This is shaping up to be really nice. So, Natalie, you've had some experience in the 200 free.
Yeah.
You swam the 800 free relays at the 2004, 2008 Olympics. So, what kind of strategy did you employ in your 200 free?
Believe it or not, even though I was a sprinter, I really back-halved the 200 free. So I tried to have the easiest first 125 as possible. I would build this 50 coming into the wall, and then I would hammer home the last 50.
Well, speaking of back halving, Andrew Selskar, that's what he did. He wasn't even in the picture in the 100, and now he's in the lead.
It's much easier on your body if you can pull it off, and I'm liking what I'm seeing through Andrew Selskar. He is such a strong swimmer. You know, he's a former teammate of mine, so obviously I'm biased.
Right, but I'm just very impressed with the way he attacked this last 100, and Andrew Selskar is going to win 148.35.
That's pretty amazing. Personal best by 9/10, almost a full second faster than what he went this morning. I really, really like what I'm seeing out of Selskar. He's been training very well. It seems like his confidence is getting better and better, and he's just one of those guys who could swim many, many different races and to do it all very, very well. Just watch as he just takes over the field at this last turn.
Yeah, we were looking at Townley Haas and Jack Levant, and then all of a sudden, look at that underwater for Andrew Seliskar. He just said, see you guys later. I'm going to take this race.
It's almost like he missed the wall and just skipped ahead. That was amazing. Yeah. That was really, really amazing. And that's like the perfect race in my mind for 200 free. Just really save it for the last 50, but doesn't always work out the way you want it. But
it sometimes it doesn't, especially in season because you're trying to work out different strategies. But it worked out so great for Andrew. We're gonna be looking at him to be in that 800 free relay maybe this summer at Pan Pacs. 148.35 for Andrew Seliskar, and then Levant 149.49. Then Townley Haas third 149.55. And Andrew Seliskar is going to be making his way down to us here at the Deck Pass Live desk, and we're going to be talking to him about that swim, which was just still very, very impressive, Natalie. I mean, Andrew Seliskar, I think ever since he was in high school, we've been looking at him 200 IM, 200 fly, and now to add that 200 freestyle to this program, I think that's really says a lot about what his mindset is going into the 2020 trials.
I definitely think so. I know he's had some injuries in the past that he's struggled with, but he's training very well. His confidence seems to be right there.
And look, there he is. There's Andrew Seliskar.
Here, get in the middle, Selly.
Well, nice little sprint down here after your 200 freestyle, Andrew. Congratulations. I mean, you back half that race. Was that the plan all along?
I mean, I think for me, just building through the first 100 and then, moving through that second 100, I'm trying to build the whole way. So I wasn't necessarily trying to back half, but I knew I had some left coming home.
It was just very impressive because we were all watching Townley Haas and Jack Levant, and what does it take to be, I guess, patient enough to say I don't need to go out as fast as those guys?
I think for me, just swimming with a lot more confidence this year. Really being able to lay off the legs a little bit on the first half, and I saw where everyone was in the heat, and just tried to do my best to bring it home.
That third turn was really, truly amazing because it looked like the entire field, the four of you guys were all together, and then all of a sudden you're over body length ahead. What does that feel like when you're going into the last 50?
Yeah, it feels great. I think one thing I've really been working on with Dave and our new coach Chase is just really accelerating the kick into that wall. So I think I was able to move through with a lot of momentum, and yeah, I felt good coming home.
Well, great swim, Andrew. We're looking forward to seeing how this all shapes out with the 200 freestyle leading up to Irvine.
Yep, go Bears.
All right, Andrew Seliskar in a great 200 freestyle. We're going to take a little break, and we're going to come back with the mixed medley relay.